I'm partner.
What? Good morning, or afternoon actually, it's a 1:45. Yeah, don't ask why this was later than usual. I was doing shit. Green shit. Anyway. Welcome back to me learning more Blender. You're probably wondering, oh Lung, didn't you say you were going to make your own model off stream? And I've started working on it. But that's for off stream. So yeah, don't need to fully worry about that. At least not until I actually get shit down. Now before we actually get started, I need to get a drink. I'm very thirsty. Been outside for like almost 2 hours. Also may need to change the music. This is gonna last 4 minutes. Oh wow, okay. Okay, so give me like a quick second. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna pray no ads play while I'm getting a drink. back. Hopefully that didn't play while I was gone. Okay, let's pause that real quick. I forgot, is OBS picking my audio up? It is, it is. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna change the music so I don't keep getting hit with ads. I'm probably gonna get hit with it. Yep, that's a fucking ad. Ad free. Okay, okay. Yes, it's TF2 music. Who could have seen this coming? Putting that shit on loop. Alright, now we're just getting ready. Okay, Blender's open up.
Waste. So to do this, all I want to do is press Shift plus A, Mesh, Cube. So Shift plus A to add menu, go to Mesh, then click on Cube there.
Okay, so another cube. Mesh, Cube. Before time there was the cube.
Now that I have a cube in our scene, I'm going to press Alt plus Z to go into X-ray view. Then I'll press Edit to go into edit mode. Then I'm going to scale this down with S. I'll go to the front view here, the front orthographic view that is, by pressing 1 on my numpad, which I could also do by pressing -Y up here. Then I'll press G plus Z to move this up. Then I'm going to scale it down again with S, G plus Z to move it up. And that's looking pretty good. So
yeah. There we are. There. Should do.
Now I want to do something a little weird. So I actually want to place a loop cut in the perfect center of this model because we're actually going to mirror this model using a mirror modifier.
Right, so loop cut. Bam. Ooh, pardon me. Don't need to have that, so...
We want to do that because this part of LoveChan here is essentially perfectly symmetrical, and by mirroring this model, we don't have to like do the exact same work twice, and it'll ensure that our model is perfectly symmetrical, which will make our lives a lot easier when we're texturing, UVing, etc. So to add a loop cut here, I'm gonna go to the loop cut tool in edit mode, then I'm gonna click right here to place a loop cut right in the dead center. Then I'm gonna go back to my select box by pressing W, and I'm going to go to face select by pressing 3 on my keyboard. So you can actually switch between selection modes in edit mode by pressing 1, 2, and 3.
Really? Huh, yeah, he wasn't lying. And then what, just delete?
1 is vertex select, 2 is edge select, and 3 is face select. We want to be on 3, which is face select. So now I'm gonna box drag like this and delete half of our cube. And again, making sure we're in X-ray mode so we actually delete the whole thing. Press delete on my keyboard and then go to faces. And I'm gonna
Okay, so delete faces. Well, I'll be damned, look at that. It's like a piece of cheese.
Turn on screencast keys. They are not on. There we go. So now that half of our cube is deleted, I'm gonna go to add modifier, search, and then type in MIRR. Add modifier. So now that half of our cube is deleted.
Okay, so wrench, modifier, mirror. Okay.
I'm gonna go to add modifier, search, and then type in MIRR to see that we have the mirror modifier here. And again, this modifiers tab is just the blue wrench icon, so just make sure that's the modifier tab you're on. So click on the blue wrench and then go to add modifier, search, mirror. Now we have the mirror modifier. We're gonna go back to our 3D view by middle clicking out of that view and pressing Alt plus Z to see that our cube is now perfectly mirrored. So because I'm on face select here, I can just click on this face and start moving it around, and you'll see that. Oh, I actually have, okay, that's an interesting thing to point out. So this is called proportional editing. So if you're trying to move one part of your model and it seems like things are dragging along with it, you're gonna wanna turn this off. This is a really great, useful feature for Blender, but sometimes it can get turned on accidentally like I did here, because they useful for editing. So if you're trying to move one part of your model and it seems like things are dragging along with it, you're gonna wanna turn this off. This is a really great, useful feature for Blender, but sometimes it can get turned on accidentally like I did here, because the shortcut for that is O. So just click right here to turn that off, because we only want to be moving one face at a time. So now you can see that we're only moving one face at a time, but with proportional editing on, we're moving like the whole thing, which we don't want right now. So I'm gonna leave that off. I'm gonna undo that movement, and as you can see, every move I make on this right side of the cube is getting perfectly mirrored to our left side, right? And that's why this mirror modifier is so powerful for saving time and keeping things perfectly symmetrical. So that's awesome. We're gonna go back to the front view by pressing 1 on our numpad here. Then I'm gonna go to the X-ray view once again by pressing Alt plus Z. Now I'm gonna try to line up our cube with our reference here. So I'm gonna go back to making sure I'm on the select box tool right here. Then I'm gonna press 1 on my keyboard to switch to vertex select. And I'll box select these verts, press G plus Z to move them down. Box select these verts, G plus X to move them over. Then I'm gonna click on just these verts, or box select just these verts, and press G plus X. Move them on in.
Okay, okay. I fear no man. But I should try. Actually, wait. Okay, all things considered, I should try voicing the Meet the Mercs videos. I think I can do a good enough Scout impression.
Now
I'm
this
skinny
isn't lining
enough.
up at like I want it to, so to fix that, I'm gonna make another.
Okay, so loop cut. So let me just. And bam. Oh wait, I gotta do another one. Hang on. Well, maybe not another one, but. I guess I don't need to.
Another loop cut right here. And again, it's looking like, oh, it's only doing the loop cut on half the model. But because we're using a mirror modifier, it's going to be perfectly mirrored on the other side, which is super awesome. So I'm gonna go back to select box by pressing W, box select here, G plus X, and there we go. It's looking pretty good, though this part still looks a little questionable. So I'm gonna place another loop cut right here.
Look at me, I know what I'm
W
doing.
to select box, box select right here, G plus X, and there you go. We also want to make this hole right here, but we're going to do that after we go to the other view to make sure that's looking good. So I'm going to press 3 on my numpad to go to this view, and we can see things are definitely not lined up properly.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm going to box select all these, press G plus Y to move them in. Select these top two, G plus Y to move them in. Select these top two, box select these top two, G plus Y, them in, box select these, G plus Y, and move them in like so. Now to finish this off, I'm gonna go back to our front view by pressing 1 on my numpad, and I'm going to make sure that I have nothing selected by pressing Alt plus A, so deselect all in Blender. Then I'm going to go to loop cut. So in order to make this hole in the shorts right here, I want a loop cut right here, and it's gonna mirror on the other side perfectly because we have this mirror modifier, which is fantastic. So as soon as I see this line right here towards the center, I'm gonna hold left click and drag that over to right here, then release. Then I want another loop cut right here, so I can kind of make this shape only affect this area, because if I didn't add a loop cut here, it would kind of delete like all of this, which is, we don't want that. So to place another loop cut here, I'm gonna wait for this line to appear, then hold left click with the loop cut tool and drag up like so. Then I'm gonna go back to select box, go to face select by pressing 3, then I'm gonna box select this area right here and then press delete faces. And now if I middle mouse on out of our view here and press Alt Z to turn off X-ray here and then press delete face.
That was weird. Delete faces. There we go. Okay. Alt C. Yeah, we can see the inside, but that's fine, I'm pretty sure.
Faces. And now if I middle mouse on out of our view here and press Alt Z to turn off X-ray, this is looking pretty good. This looks almost exactly as I want it. Except there's one issue in that there's holes right? Which you don't want in shorts. So to fix that, all I need to do is making sure that I'm on edge select by pressing 2. I'm gonna select this edge right here by pressing left click. Then I'm gonna rotate around and press and hold shift, then select this edge. So.
Okay, so. Okay.
Left click this edge, then turn around, hold shift, click this edge, then press Control plus E, then go to bridge edge loops. So with both of these edges selected, press Control plus E, go to bridge edge loops, and now those edge loops are connected and sealed, which is awesome. So I'm gonna select this edge, rotate around, shift.
Okay, so it's just that as well, okay. Control E. Oh, right, yeah, it's mirrored. I forgot. Okay, well, that should fix that. Yep. Nice, nice.
Click on this edge, press Control plus E for quickly. We have the waist modeled now. So now let's model her torso. So to do this, I am going to spawn in a cube. So Shift plus A, mesh, cube. I'm gonna press edit, press tab.
Okay, so first things first, Shift C. Alt C, not Control C. Cube.
Tab, go into edit mode and scale this down. Front view, orthographic by pressing.
Okay. Bam. 1. G, Z. Alt Z. GZ. Z. There.
Move this up.
Ah, shit.
S to scale it down. G plus Z to move it down. Then press Alt Z to go
great,
into
OBS is having
X-ray
issues.
view, like so. Then I'm gonna kind of want to line up this cube with this part of her torso right here. So I'll go to
OBS isn't
face select,
shitty as stuff
3.
anymore.
Then I'll box select right here using my select box tool. Then I'll press G plus Z to move this down.
Okay, I gotta shrink it is what I gotta do. Oh, I have it in mirror mode still. The hell? Hold on. Wait. How does this in mirror mode? That was weird. I wonder why it was... Okay, object mode. I gotta go in object mode. Right, that's what I messed up in.
S to scale it to face select by pressing 3.
Oh, the dot. The dots represent the face. Okay, that's why I was having struggle with earlier.
Then I'll box select right here using my select box tool. Then I'll press G plus Z to move this down.
And then loop cut to here. And then GZX. Wait, no. Anyway. Edge or corner. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, well, you know what? Here, let's leave that for now. Let's just watch the tutorial. Let's not jump the gun so quickly.
It's like this part right here, G plus C to move it down.
Oh, I see. No, scale X, here we are. There we go, so that means we'll have to...
So, then S to scale it in. So now that we have this part of her torso lined up like this, we're gonna press E and then move this up. Then we're going to press S to scale this out like so, so it kind of lines up with this part. Then we're going to press G plus Z to move it down.
Oh god, this actually seems more complicated than it should be.
Like this. Then we're gonna press E again to extrude.
Oh, that seems a little more complicated than it should be, but...
Extrude that up. Now let's go to the right view by pressing 3 on our keyboard and...
How the fuck? You know what? I can fix it. Okay, 1, 3, boop. Okay, I fixed it.
we're gonna see that we have box select these face. We're gonna go to face select, select these top faces right here, and then press E to extrude.
Okay, so faces again. E. Down.
Extrude, and then press left click to confirm. S to scale these out.
S. Whoa, jeez.
Like so. Then go back to vert select by pressing 1, G plus Y. Then I'm gonna go back to face select here.
And then extrude. All the way to like up here. Okay, let's see if I was right.
Select this face like so. Then I'm going to press E, move this on up, S to scale it on in, 1 to go back to vert select, G.
And then I'll have to... There we are. Alright, I'm gonna do something stupid. Alright, 1. Okay, so 3. 1, 3, 1. There. 3. Oh, that's weird. Okay, well, just for... Okay, I understand now. I understand now.
E plus Y. It's looking pretty good. I think I want another loop cut here, so this kind of lines up. So I'll go to loop cut. Wait for this to get highlighted. Hold, left click, drag up, release. Go to W. Sure, I'm on vert select. Select these verts. G plus Y, like so. Then I can see this isn't lining up perfectly, but that's fine. You don't need these things to line up perfectly with your concepts at all.
Yeah.
It just needs to be like, close enough, basically. So I'm gonna go to front view by pressing 1 on my numpad. Then I'm actually gonna delete half of this. So I'll go to loop cut, place a loop cut in the dead center of our cube like so here. Then I will press 3 on my keyboard and press W to make sure I'm in select box and face select. And I'll box select all of these, press delete faces.
Right.
Then I'll go to add modifier, search, then click on mirror and just...
Right, okay, now for this cube, back to here. Alright. This makes things easier.
To save us time so that this is all perfectly mirrored. And then I'm going to press 1 so that I'm on vert select and click on these verts, G plus X, move them over. This vert, G plus X to move it over.
Okay, so... Pardon me.
One to this vert, I'll select these verts, G plus Z to move them down a little bit. Back to this view. Z to move them up a little bit. Doesn't need to be perfect, but that's looking pretty nice. So go to my 3D view here, press Alt Z.
I already did that, but Alt Z. Look at that, absolutely stunning.
This is looking pretty awesome. It's just this part that we need to add still. So to add that part, all I'm gonna do is go to face select by pressing 3 here, click on this face, and then press E to
There we are. This looks good.
Extrude up, and I'm gonna go to my front view, Alt Z to make this transparent, aka X-ray. Then I'm going to go to vert select by pressing 1 with my select box tool. I'm going to click on just this vert. So I'm not going to box select. I'm just going to click on this vert. So, because I only want the vert in the front. Then I'll press G plus Z to move this down, like so. Now, if I come out of this view, press Alt Z, this is looking pretty nice. That looks like our torso.
Oh, fuck off.
This looks a little weird. Fix this. All we need to do is go to press 3, go to face select, click on this face, click on this face, then press delete. Delete faces.
Delete face. And probably the same with this. There we are. Radical. Alright. So, damn it, I have too many I have
This.
No, I have enough
And
tabs
we
open.
also don't want this face, obviously. This is weird. So
What am I on about?
faces. And look at that. We have modeled our torso here. Now let's model her arm. So this is actually going to be very, very simple. To do this, we're going to press Shift plus A, mesh.
Okay, first things first. Huh. Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh.
Yes, once again, we're going to spawn a cube. Then we're going to go to edit mode, front orthographic view, scale this down, and try to move it in place. Alt Z to go to transparent mode here, front view. Select this face. Actually, I'll skip everything. And
Hey. Okay, no, this is a new song in TF2. I don't think I've heard this one yet. Alright. So, we just gotta... bring it over here. It's like right there. Wrong tab.
just rotate it with R. S to scale it down to kind of get that close.
Okay, so... Okay. Rotate. Scale. G. R. S. G again. Scale a little bit more. G. That'll do.
Enough then. I'm gonna box select so I can get this bottom face, because I'm in face select box, put it all the way to the bottom. This face, rotate it, move it like that.
No, fucking...
Put it all the way to the bottom. Bottom, get this face, rotate it, move it like that. Then I'm just gonna add some loop cuts here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to loop cut, drag this down.
Alright, I think I can do this without looking at the tutorial. Something's wrong. That's... Oh, I see what happened. There. Now that should have fixed it. There we go. So... Oh, wait, hold up. Tiny bit of a rotation. I guess I don't really need to do the rotation, but I'm already here, so... Too late. Loop cut... There.
Loop cut, drag this down. Gonna go back to...
Gonna do another one. Here.
Select box on vert select. This.
Okay, and then we just vert select everything, okay. There. Not bad, not bad.
This over, this over, move this over, move this over, and move this over, and kind of just line things up in the front view, like so. Now, my reference for the side view is kind of bad and useless. I'm gonna be super honest with y'all. You're gonna notice this as you draw on your own character references, like, you'll just draw things that as you get into 3D, it'll just not make sense, or it won't line up the way you expect it, and I'm just placing more loop cuts here. You can probably just guess what I'm doing at this point, because
yeah.
it's kind of repetitive in a good way. So I'm gonna.
I think I'll ignore these little bits.
Yes. So now this is looking like basically perfect in front view already, right? This is looking nice. But if we like go to our side view here, it's kind of useless because this is kind of in perspective, which is not super useful for us. It's kind of useful for topology reference, but that's about it. So I'm going to go to back to our 3D view and press Alt-Z to see how this is looking, and this is looking pretty good. The only thing that I can tell by looking at this is that I actually might want this in a little bit more. So I'll go to face select, pressing 3 here, select this and this side, and then scale on the Y-axis in a little bit.
It's safe for the faces?
This and this side, and then scale on the Y-axis in a little bit. It's like in a little bit more. So I'll go to face select, pressing 3 here, select this and this side, and then scale on the Y-axis.
What the fuck is going on with OBS? That was weird. I apologize for that. It's still... Yeah, it's still connected. It should be connected. Okay, it's connected. What the fuck is going on? Fucking Christ. Okay. I fucked up somewhere.
It's like this.
That's not scaling at all. Unless it's... I fucked up somewhere and I don't know how. How did this even happen? That was so weird. That was really weird. Why did it do that? I did nothing different. Maybe something was still selected when I was doing that. Ah, forget it. Alright. OBS still up? Yes, OBS is still going. YouTube stream still going. Okay. That was so weird.
This side and scale. Actually, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'll actually scale this out a little bit in general so it's more square. So I'll just select all by pressing A, press S, and then Y. Scale that out in general. Then I'll move this a little bit to the side because I can just tell by looking at this in 3D. It kind of intersects in a weird way. So just everything selected in edit mode, press G, then Y, Y.
Okay, so GY, so let's just go over here so it's actually fucking visible. Oh, it's a fucking ad.
i3D has just launched.
I don't care. I do not care. I'm already learning 3D. Piss off.
My friends, it's looking pretty good. We've modeled our arm. Now let's model the hand. Once again, this is pretty simple stuff. Shift plus A.
Okay, so get out of here. Shift A. Cube. Scale. Here. Rotate. And shit, I did it incorrectly. Well, maybe not incorrectly, but Okay, so we're gonna have to... And then let's just get a loop cut. There, that should do. There. That is a fat fucking hand. Anyway.
Mesh front to X-ray mode. Move. Select box. Box like this. Move. From this point on, we're going to press 3 while with select box active to switch on over to face select. Then I'm going to box select this face right here and press E to extrude from this point.
Oh.
Now I actually want to press Alt-Z to exit my X-ray mode because I want to do something a little different here. We want this to kind of converge to a point right here, right?
Okay, I understand, so... I think I know how he's gonna do it, but...
And to do that, we need to merge these vertices, first the front verts and then the back verts on this cube. So to do that, I'm going to go to vertex select right here, making sure I am not in X-ray mode. I am in, you know, just plain no X-ray view, what I don't know what to call it, opaque mode, whatever. So select this vert right here, then shift select this vert, then press F3, which we've not done yet. This is like
F3.
how you search to do commands in Blender, which can be very helpful sometimes. Press F3 with those two selected, and then type merge. Then you're gonna
Merge.
see this option, mesh merge at center. Click that option. Then click on this vert right here, and shift click this vert right here. Press F3 again, and you should see merge at center right there, but if you don't, just type merge again. You'll see mesh merge at center. Click
Okay.
that. Then press Alt-Z again, box select these verts, and kind of line them up and make sure things are looking good here. Looks pretty good to me. Gonna go exit out of X-ray by pressing Alt-Z. And that's looking pretty nice, but is not aligned correctly. So
Wait.
go to side view by pressing 3, Alt-Z for transparent, and Alt-Z so it's opaque again. I'm gonna press G plus Y to move this over.
Oh, that's
Looking
why.
pretty good, though it looks a little flat. G for transparent, and Alt-Z so it's opaque again.
Oh, I just realized the waist isn't actually aligned with the fucking... Ah! Well, I guess it doesn't need to be fully lined up, right? Right? I can always fix it later if it need be. Okay, so what did...
Looks pretty good to me. Gonna go exit out of X-ray by pressing Alt-Z. And that's looking pretty nice, but is not aligned correctly. So go to side view by pressing 3, Alt-Z for transparent, and Alt-Z so it's opaque again. I'm gonna press G plus Y to move. This over.
Oh, I made that shit too fucking, Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go.
It's looking pretty good, though it looks a little flat to me. So personally, I'm gonna select our arm again, press tab to go into edit mode. I'm gonna scale this on the y-axis a little bit more. Again, you don't need to do this, but tab, S, a little nicer. There we go. So now we have our hand and arm modeled. Now let's model the neck, which is honestly kind of hilariously easy. So Shift plus A, mesh, cylinder.
Shift A. Shift A, mesh, cylinder.
And this is gonna have like, what is it, like 20 by default? It's gonna have more. Vertices than 3, but we want 3 vertices on this cylinder. So click right here where it says vertices and type in 3.
Okay.
Then for cap fill type, set it to nothing, because we don't actually need that filled. And scale this way down. Then go to the front view here, GZ to move it up, Alt Z.
Oh damn, I got that pretty in the middle, huh? Wow. Impressive of me.
S, GZ, down,
Oh,
scale.
we're making the
So,
neck.
go to side view.
I don't know why, but I'm already tired. I'm not tired, but
View with numpad 3. S, GZ, down, scale. So they go to side view with numpad 3. GY. Y, then SY. Let's see. Up on that axis, GY. Front view with 1. Looking pretty good. Press Alt-C to see what they were looking like here. That's looking nice. I will go to the front view, Alt-C, box select all these bottom ones, and then move them down. Ooh. GZ to move them down a bit. And move them down. Ooh. View, Alt-C, box select all these bottom ones, and
Put it here.
then move them down. Ooh. GZ to move them down a bit. And Alt-C again. And we might do some things to hide this a little bit more in future, but that's our neck. It's very, very, very simple. You don't actually need more than this for this kind of art style. And this is exactly what they do in Mega Man Legends, which is what this art style is very inspired by. So there you go. That is the neck. In the next video, we're going to model her face. Congratulations on getting this far.
Okay. No, for fuck's sake. It's not a it's a fucking AI ad, isn't it? I don't want to know.
Too complicated once you break it down. So to do that, I am going to spawn in a plane. Shift-A, mesh, plane.
Oh boy, things are about to get complicated. Wrong tab.
Then I'm going to go to edit mode, rotate this plane along the x-axis 90 degrees. Confirm that, go to the front view orthographics. Scale it down, GZ to move it. It up. Then I'm going to press Alt-C to go into X-ray. Z down and scale it down like so. Now.
Ooh, pardon me. The hell? Wait. This is the wrong side. Did I just wait? Oh my god, have I been doing this on the wrong side? Ah, fuck it, I don't care.
I am going to immediately use the loop cut tool, put a loop cut there, go to select box, face select, and delete half of our.
Alright, anyway. It don't really matter.
Our face here, and I'm going to go to modify.
Like modifier. Which I'm already on. There, mirror.
Add modifier, search, type in mirror, or in my case here, mirror's right there. Then I'm going to go to vertex select.
Vertex.
This vertex, move it up.
Of course. And then we just... Well, then again... Oh no, it's like a flat surface, so... Listen to what the tutorial says.
And move it to the side a little bit.
There.
Then I'm going to want to use a brand new tool here called the knife tool. This knife tool lets you create new edges from existing edges. You're basically cutting into edges, which is why it's called the knife tool. So I'm going to click on knife here, and when I do that and click on an edge, you're going to see this little green square appear, I guess. I've never really thought about it, but it's a green square. So I'm going to click on this edge, and this green square will appear. Then I'm going to drag it over and click right there to confirm that green square. And again, we're going to go back to our reference here. We're going to see that this face is kind of, you know, there's edges right here. There's edges that go here, edges go here, edges go here, and we want to replicate this as closely as we can. I'm actually going to put this on my other monitor so I can reference it. So
I probably don't need to replicate it.
Now that we have this edge here, I'm going to go to select box, this down so it matches our reference. More closely. It's over like this. Move this down so this matches our reference more closely. And keep in mind, in this, by using this course, by purchasing the course, you can download this 3D model, which you can reference yourself. So at any point, if you get stuck, you can always download and reference the 3D model included with this course. So now that that's pretty close to our reference here, I'm going to go to the knife tool, click right here, bring this into the center, kind of where her nose is, like that. Then I'm going to cut right here by clicking right here and clicking this vert like so, and then pressing enter. So you just click, enter to confirm. That's how the knife tool works. I'm going to click here, click here, click here, enter to confirm, click here, enter to confirm, and click here, click right here, and then enter to confirm. Now that that's all set up and good to go, this is looking pretty close.
I'm gonna blow my Shih Tzu off, hang on.
Where her nose is, like that. Then I'm going to cut right here by clicking right here. And
okay, so yeah, was supposed to hit enter.
clicking this vert like so, and then pressing enter. So you just click, enter to confirm. That's how the knife tool works. Click here, click here, click here. Enter to confirm.
Okay.
Confirm. Click here, enter to confirm. Click here, click right here, and then enter.
There. Actually, wait, no. There we are. There.
To confirm. Now that that's all set up and good to go, this is looking pretty close to what we have here, though I will also add a few edges right here just to match what we have in our reference. So now that that's all set up, I'm going to move some verts around. I'm going to move this down on the z-axis a little bit, move this in a little bit, this down on the z-axis a little bit, and move these up z-axis like so. This to the side.
Okay. there. Or oh wait, no, X, right. Wait, that means... Oh, right, yeah, it's just a flat surface. Okay, that should do.
This is looking great. This is looking really
It's not
close to my
exactly accurate,
reference,
but it's fine.
But there's a problem. And our problem is if we move out of the front view here, this is perfectly flat. So we totally nailed this view. Like if we go to the front view here, this looks like really similar. But the problem is, if we go to the side view, it's totally flat, right? Whereas if we go to the side view of
Flatter
this
than the
reference,
planet.
it's not flat, it's 3D. So now our job is to match what the side view of our reference looks like here to the side view in our scene. So do that. I'm gonna select the nose and just press G and then Y. Move that out.
It's a fox.
Press this like this. Just press G and then Y. Move that out.
Huh. Not supposed to look like that, is it?
Press this like this.
Oh wait,
G,
no it is.
Then Y. Move that out. Select both of these, G, Y to move them out.
Oh wait, no, I see the problem. I still gotta select the edges. That's better, that's better. And then...
Then I'm gonna...
There.
go to numpad 3 on my keyboard. And then I'm gonna try to line these up with our face here. Oops, numpad 3, my bad. That wasn't the correct...
Why the long face? Now that is a face. What if I fucked up somewhere?
graphic view. So now I'm gonna move these over
See
by
what the
pressing
tutorial
G
says.
plus Y. This over by pressing G plus Y. So it's in this down, this up, and put this maybe even further up. kind of just move things around like that. And I can see just by looking at this, like our nose is supposed to be point out.
Okay, now I just gotta select this guy, and then GY. Move him back so it looks like an actual
We
schnoz.
have this triangle shape. Not the case with this right now. So we have to move this back, move this down.
Move it a little more down. There we go. That's a nose.
This up. And I can see that there's two verts here, which we don't want. So to fix that, I'm going to select this vertice, then I'm going to select this vertice, then press F3 to go to the
F3.
search function and
Merge at center.
type in merge. Now I've typed in merge, I'm going to do merge at last.
Okay, merge at last.
Type in merge.
I don't
Now
have
I've
that.
typed in merge, I'm going to do merge at last.
I don't have that. Okay, so I don't have that. I don't actually have that. That's not good.
And that's looking pretty good now.
Okay, that worked. Merge at center can work as well, so... Yeah, and it's in the perfect spot too, so... No harm, no foul.
And I'm just referencing my model here. The final love chan, and this is looking pretty good, pretty close. You can see that this is way over. This is also way over on my reference here. These are way over, and it doesn't actually go that far back because that just gets filled in with hair later on. So, at least on mine. Yours might vary. You can always change that up.
Okay, I guess that's fair. Wait a minute. Something's not right. I missed one? Huh. Unless... Huh. Alright. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I can just use the fucking knife tool and then... and then fix my mistakes there. And no one will ever notice. Now I'll just... delete faces. There, see? Okay, and then we just... merge at center. Yeah, see? Look at that! Look at that! I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I got a brain. Kind of. Wait, the fuck? Huh. Huh. How did I mess that up? Ah, fuck it, it should be fine.
And yeah, now I'm gonna go to the solid view and try to recreate this, this pattern here where we have the under jaw and these like edges right here. So I'm just comparing, okay, where are there edges on my reference?
1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see here. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, where's the knife? There's the knife. Bam. Bam. 5. 5. There we are. F3, merge at center. F3, merge at center. And that's good as well. Okay. Fixed it. To a degree. There we are.
Which I can see like here, edge, 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 and now I just want to recreate that. on
Me
my
when I
3D model.
edge.
Do that. Once again, I'm gonna use the knife tool. Select, press Alt A to deselect all. Then I will make an edge by clicking this vertex here.
I really
here,
gotta stop
press
skipping
enter to
breakfast.
confirm. Then I'll click here, press enter to confirm, and I'll click here, then here, press enter to confirm. Alt A to select that. Now it looks like there might be an extra edge we don't need right here. Yes, there is. And to remove that, I'm going to go to select box. Then I'm going to go to edge select by pressing 2.
Ah, so I
Select
did the
this
right
edge,
thing.
And then I'm going to press delete and then dissolve edges. So this can just be a quad.
So I did the right thing.
And we're looking pretty good. I'm going to go to the side view here and compare my reference against my current model, and you can see just by looking at my reference, it should be further down
I'm
more. So I'm gonna
smart.
select
I
this
am the
first,
smartest moth
drag it
alive.
down a little bit. I press Alt Z. Excuse me. I can press Alt Z to see how it's looking compared to my image reference, and it's looking pretty good. It's lined up nicely. Love to see that. And this is looking pretty good as well. Move this over because the reference does. Go to the front view by pressing 1, and it looks like things got a little misaligned in our front view, but that's fine. Box select, move over. Box select, move over. Over. Let's move it over. And it's looking pretty good. I don't want to do that. I want to make sure I'm along the z-axis. This wants to actually, let's press Alt Z so we can actually see this looks like a solid view.
Okay, mine's a little more cleaner. What I'm gonna do here, though, we're definitely gonna add, like, edges, I am gonna assume. Yeah, I gotta Oh, wait, I see why I fucked up again. And now we gotta What was it again? Merge by distance. No, it wasn't that. It was merge. No. No, that's not it either.
Right. That's looking pretty nice. Looking pretty nice.
I think I just gotta... add... no. The fuck did I do here to fuck up? Extrude? No. Insert, bevel, loop, polybuild. Okay, I see why I messed up. I see why I messed up, so... Yeah, I just gotta... Okay, wait, no, I'm remembering now. I just gotta... Yeah. Okay, there we go. I just had to stretch it, right. Right. Okay, well, it's better now. Yeah, okay. Fixed it.
This, I can probably put back a little bit. Then I just want to rotate around my model, really, and just see how things are looking. The nose looks a little small here, so move this a little bit, maybe.
My nose is fine.
So, move this down. Nice. A change in model. And looks like these are definitely further up. It looks like I messed up, and this vert.
Yeah, I should be fine, so...
And this is looking
Wait,
at
actually...
X and just kind of wait until the merge kicks in. So that's liking how with our reference front view. Reference here looks great. Yeah, that's how you model ahead. That's again, there's excellent resources. Mega Man Legends, for example, models in this art sphere. Or you can click on this one, go to Mega Man Legends 1.
We're still... No, now we're gonna be
always
modeling hair. Okay, so let's get to hair. Ah, no, fuck, shit, fuck. Oh, it was fucking ChatGPT. Are you fucking serious? God fucking... Fucking greedy pieces of shit. The things I want to say, but it'll kill me.
I'm gonna face select with press 3.
Will legit
Turn on
kill me
screen
if I say the
capture
things
keys
I want to
off.
say.
Start by spawning in a cube.
Okay.
So press Shift plus A, Mesh, Cube, Tab to enter edit mode, S to scale it down, GZ to move it up. And the first thing I'm going to do is actually delete this bottom face. So I'm going to go to face select by pressing 3, turn on screen.
Alright, there. Face has been deleted.
Green cast keys because it's off. So now you can see the
This is so much easier
I'm
than
gonna
that
press the
fucking
lead right here,
donut tutorial.
faces, and there we go. So now I'm going
Oh Jesus, where the hell am I?
to go into the side view. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go to the front view here and go to loop cut.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. Okay, loop cut. Was it faces? I guess it doesn't matter. And then cube. Mirror. There we are.
I am going to want to look at my reference again and see how this is actually set up. And we can see that this, essentially, it's weird to think about, this is a box shape.
Excuse me.
And there's this line of edges here that's slightly raised in the center that goes down towards the right side here. And, you know, you can think of this as being one plane, this as being one plane, this as being a plane, this as being a plane.
Oopsies.
So we're gonna do the same thing here, right? So to do that, I am going to add a loop cut right here. Just enter to confirm.
Okay, so go to here just to make things easier.
Confirm. And I think we'll leave it like that for no. We'll do a loop cut here. So we'll do a loop cut right here and a loop cut along this part of the box as well. Press select box. Go back to the select box tool. Press Alt A. Deselect all. Then I'm going to go to select vert, clicking right there, and shift click these top three. Press G, Z to move them. Down. Then I'll select these verts. G, Y to move them in. Select these, G.
Okay, I'm gonna do this on my own now. Not like on my own, but you guys get what I mean. Okay, let's see how
I
they're
do
doing
that.
it.
Then I will do this. Yeah, well, let's just go to the side view now, and then press Alt Z. So now we have.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need to turn back a little bit.
Half of these faces. Then add a normal and launch the right. So right here, just enter to confirm along this part. Deselect all top three verts, press G, Z to move them
That's
down.
what I did.
Then I'll select these verts, G, Y to move them in.
Okay, this is why I follow shit. I thought I'm still very novice with this shit. Is this? No. Okay, there we go.
Select these, G, Y to move them.
Okay. There.
Then I will do this. Let's just go to the side view now and then press Alt-Z. So now we actually want to line up our cube with the hair, right? So I'm going to select all by pressing A. I'm going to press G to move this down. Then I'm going to select this front vert here.
Right?
Press G to move it over.
Yep.
And I'm kind of just going to look at my reference here and try to line up the way I build this out. So this is, again, why references are so incredibly valuable. And as I can see here, there's top faces here, top face, and I kind of just align my box like this, right? So by looking at these two and comparing them, I can see that this should be up more, this should be going down.
Yeah.
Wanna kind of line up the reference a little bit more. Oop. Both of these up, actually. This up.
No, motherfucker, I just...
This up. Even over. Let's see about that. Press Alt-C to see what this is actually looking like here. Actually move this over with GY. Very good.
There we go.
Good. Looking nice. This over. This in. And kind of just go by what you're seeing here. Don't feel like you need to follow me perfectly. This is just one way of doing it.
Too late. I'm a perfectionist who needs to get shot.
I'll press G, Y to move that in. All right, that's looking pretty good. Just moving things around like so. And now this is kind of already looking just like our hair does in our reference, which is really awesome.
Looks like those Republic helmets from Star Wars.
Just eyeballing this.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
Just going by vibe. Let's see. What about it? Oh, I made a mistake. I spoke too soon. So there's one other issue here, and if you go to the top view here, you can see this is like a totally flat plane, which we don't want. We want to move these in, so. And then you can see by looking at the front view of our head here, these verts are kind of moved in and can't decide like this. So if we go to the top view, you can see that it's like, you know, it's moved in a little bit, so it's not perfectly flat there. So I'm gonna go to the front view and compare both front views and this in, move this in, this in. Move this out, move this out.
There we go, there we go. That should work. Maybe not. That's fine, doesn't need to be fully accurate, as they said.
Just up a little, back, and go to the back view and our 3D reference. So, see what that's looking like, which seems to be canted down a little bit like that, so go back to orthographic view, clicking right, clicking right here. Trying to line it up a little bit. This is our back view, it's a little confusing. Because our reference is flipped there, but trust me, this is the back view. And it's out of it. It lines up with our reference. And this is me looking at my own reference, but you can be using any reference you found online or on the 3D Models resource website. Anything at all is super, super valuable to have when it comes to modeling hair in particular, because it can be very challenging. So go to the front view on both of these, and I can see right now that these are looking pretty gosh darn similar, which is awesome. Move this down a little bit. And that is the top of the hair. So as you actually might have noticed, we go to our front view and press Alt-Z. You're gonna see that the bottom of our hair here actually should be ending about right here, but it's ending right here because this is where the bang should be starting. So we're gonna fix that, just a little proportional error by going to vert select right here, box selecting all these verts and pressing G plus Z to just move them up about.
Okay, so above the bang, so first things first. Gotta...
About right here.
There. Okay, so now I just gotta... Above the bangs.
Here we'll say, then we'll press just box like these, move them in. Now we'll just just line this up with our reference a little bit more. Box select, like so. Alt-C to confirm. And that's looking pretty good. That's good enough for now. Now we're gonna want to model her bangs. So to do that, we actually want to merge both of these models together so that we can actually do this in a clean way. And to join two models together in Blender, all you have to do is click on one in object mode, then shift click on the other.
Okay, so that, and then shift click.
And press Control plus J for join. So.
Okay.
To join two objects in Blender, click on one, shift click the other, Control plus J. Now this is one model, which is really useful for our purposes here. So I'm gonna go to the front view, pressing numpad 1, enter mode, press enter to go into edit mode. Then I'm gonna go to vertex select, and I'm actually gonna move these up a little bit. So that's kind of, because I noticed these are a bit low, and should, for topology purposes, be a little bit higher. So I'm gonna click on both of these verts, press G plus Z to move them up. Gonna come out of my camera view. Here and click these two verts, one, then Alt C so I can see what I'm doing, then press G plus Z. Just move them up, kind of about right here, and you can see move that down a little bit, like so. That's a lot better. So then I'm gonna press Alt Z to get out of X-ray view, just one to go to the front view. Now I'm going to model in our bangs. So to do that, all I need to do is press 2 to go into edge select. Then I want to click on this edge right here. I want to shift click this edge right here. And then I'm going to press E to extrude these edges out and create some new faces here. Then I'm going to go to the side view by pressing 3 and just move edges out and create some new faces here. Then I'm going to go to the side view by pressing 3 and just move these forward a little.
Okay, I gotta be careful, so I'm gonna like have these things face through, and that's not what I want. Okay.
A little bit. I'm gonna go back to the front view by pressing 1. I'm gonna click on this edge right here, press E to extrude out, then M to merge at center, press 1 to go to vertex, then M to merge at center.
Okay.
Press 1 to go to vertex select. Kind of move this around, move this down a little bit. Character, move this over here. And I'm gonna press Alt-Z, and I actually don't need both of these verts here, I only need one, so I'm gonna click on this vert, then a shift click on this vert, press M to merge at last.
I gotta merge at center, because for some reason I don't have that. Oh, wait, what? Oh, now it's there? Fuck you.
There we go. It's looking pretty nice indeed, looking pretty cool. So, only other thing I want to do to our bangs here is add some volume over here. So press Alt-Z to get out a X-ray view here. Now, I'm gonna notice something important here, which is that these two verts are actually combined on my reference here. So I'm gonna replicate that here by clicking on this vert, shift clicking on this vert, and press M to merge at last. So clicking on this vert, shift clicking on this vert, and press M to merge at last.
Okay. Okay, I see.
So that these two verts are out one. Pretty cool. And now I'm going to press 2 on my keyboard, just click on this edge, then shift click on this edge. So click this edge, and press E to extrude from this region. So now I can see that in my reference here, I'm going to go to vert select. This up. I can see that these are both 1. So because this is only a triangle, not a quad. So I'll click on this vert, then shift click on this vert and do M. Merge at last. And that's looking great. Gonna go to the side view. Both of these, make sure this is looking good. Move this a little bit down like so. Over. Doesn't need to be perfect. And that's looking pretty good. We now have our bangs in place. So I'm gonna move this out a little bit. So it's looking pretty nice. Now I'm gonna turn around and try to fill in this right here with a triangle. So I'm gonna go to edge select by pressing 2, click on this edge, shift click on this edge, and press F. So F is fill. So if you have like an empty space that you want filled in with a triangle or a face, just click on edge, and click
I
another
see.
edge.
Okay,
You can
this could
click
be
up to 4
helpful.
edges while doing this. And then press F to fill in those edges. So that's looking pretty nice. Now I'm gonna just turn around into this area right here where we can see our jawline and this part of our bang here. So I'm gonna click on this edge, and then shift click on this edge and press F to fill those edges in. I'm gonna click on this edge, and then shift click on this.
Okay.
Edge and press F to
Wait, what? Oh, right, yeah. I did it differently.
fill those edges in, and we're looking good. So now let's model in the back of her hair here. So as we can see in our reference here, it's kinda just a few spikes. So it's like spike A, spike B, spike C, and this is just mirrored anyway. Well, they're all mirrored, so we really only have to model spike A and half of spike B here. So to do that, all I'm gonna wanna do is click on, so I have this selected, go into edit mode, click on this edge, then press E to extrude, face select by pressing 3.
The fuck? Okay,
E to extrude again. Press M, then merge at center.
wow.
Now we already have one of our spikes very quickly, which is awesome. So I'm gonna go to vert select G.
Yeah.
Down. Gonna move.
Never mind.
This vert a little bit more in, so G plus Y to move it. Again,
Yeah.
G plus Z to move it up. That. You can move it over. That's looking pretty good. Doesn't need to be perfect though. So, now that I've done that, all I want to do is model in this third spike. And to do that, this is going to look a little weird. First of all, I'm going to go to object mode, click on this and hide it because it's super annoying and in our way. Then I'm going to go click on this, go to edit mode, edge select by pressing 2. Then I'm going to extrude from here. Then I'm going to face select.
Okay, so...
Click on this face, extrude.
Oh. Like that?
Out from this face. Edit mode. Just like the person too. Then I'm gonna extrude from here.
There we are. There we go.
Then I'm going to face select, click on this face, extrude out from this face, like so. Then I'm going to press M to merge at center again.
There we go. Okay. Scared me there for a second there.
And this looks a little odd, but then I'm going to go to vert select, click on this. Then I'm going to press N.
And then N, he said.
To item, and where this you see this X value, click on that and set it to 0. That will just ensure this is on like the perfect center of our model here. So that's fantastic, and we want to do the same here. So click on this vert, X, 0.
Okay, okay.
This vert, G, Y. And it still looks odd because this is like not where it should be. I'm just going to move that down.
There we are.
So these two verts should actually be combined. So I'm going to click on this vert, shift click this vert, M to merge.
Wait, which one?
Merge at last.
Those. So, yeah, these. Okay. What? No, wait. Oh, it's... Ah, okay, I see the issue now. There. I don't... Something's wrong here.
Down. So these two verts should actually be combined. So
okay, that needs to stay, so... There we go, there we go. Should probably... Now we have to get rid of these verts, I am gonna assume. Let's find out.
I'm gonna click on this vert, shift click, hit that. So there are our hair spikes. G plus... I gotta put this I'm kind of just moving this around at pace. Don't feel like you have to follow me exactly here at all. Go to the side view and move this in.
I'll keep that there for now.
And this is kind of like a reference, but also not really. It is a little different, honestly, because you're not usually going to have these things be one-to-one with your reference. So, undo that. Move this in. And now we have the back spikes of our hair in place here. Now, in the next video, we're going to model in the bottom.
Okay, so that's another 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Sure, why not? Let's finish up the hair so we can then... Yeah. Finish up the hair. Alright, first things first. I know damn well this is gonna be an ad. Oh, I guess
or
not.
hair. So to do that, we actually don't want to have all this stuff in the way because we need to kind of view the bottom of the model. So to quickly hide everything and make sure we're just seeing the bottom of the model, we want to click on our model here and press slash on our keyboard. And that's the slash that's like...
Oh, wow. Okay. This is very helpful.
right next to the shift key, above the control key, to the left of the arrow key. So just press slash, aka that one, on your keyboard with this selected to isolate your model. And if you want to unisolate, just press slash again. Click on the model, press slash to isolate your model, so that's the only thing that you're actually seeing. So now that that's taken care of, we want to be modeling the lower hair here. And there's a few proportional changes I'm going to want to make. I'm going to go to edit mode, click on invert here, and kind of move this one in. On this vert, move this down. A little bit like this.
Okay, that'll do.
These need to be perfect, but I have to be kind of close. Actually, this needs to go way down. My apologies. This needs to go way down. This actually goes all the way down here. So I'm going to click on this vert, shift click this vert.
Okay, wait, there's a way to fix this. Just literally grab the inside and then just... Not that, not that, not that, not that. There. Huh. Anyway.
Press M, merge at last.
There we are.
Yep, that is indeed how that's supposed to look. I'll move this down, GZ, a little bit. That's all taken care of. Now, it looks like this should be up a little more. side. And now that I see that I need a triangle here, I'm gonna extrude from this vert, not this vert, and then shift click this vert, M, merge it last, go to edge select by pressing 2, click on all these edges and press F to fill in.
The fuck? The fuck did I do? The hell did I do? Ah, shit. Wait a minute. I see what I did. Okay, anyway. There. That way we can now do the edges like bam, bam, wham, and then fill. Look at that! I'm a natural.
Those edges. Then I'm gonna want to create another triangle like right here. Do that. Go to vert select, click on this vert, E to extrude from this vert, E to extrude from this vert, and then shift click this vert, M, merge it last. Do that. Go to vert select, click on this vert, E to extrude from this. Vert, E to extrude from this vert, and then shift click this vert, M, merge it last.
Okay.
Press 2 to go to edge select, click on this edge, shift click this edge, F to fill them in. So that's looking pretty cool. That's about how we want it to look. Awesome. I'm going to go to edge select and extrude from right. Right here. From this extrusion, I'm going to press edit, go to, well, I was already in it mode, but I'm going to go to vertex select right here, and I'm going to shift click this vert, press M, merge it last. Vertex select right here, and I'm going to shift click this vert.
Okay.
M, merge it last, and I'm going to move this vert. vert down. I'm gonna try to line it up.
How the hell did that happen? Anyway, okay, that was weird, but it's fine.
This and down, and we want to connect these verts together, these two. I'm gonna shift click this vert, press M, merge at last.
No. Like that? Possibly.
Those two verts selected.
Yeah.
And now I can see that we want this vert on the jawline to connect with this. So I'm gonna actually cut in a new edge by using the knife tool. Click right here, press enter.
Knife. There.
Select box, vert, you to move this over.
Give me a second. Gotta. Ah shit, phone battery's low. Ew. It's not that warm anymore, thankfully. Shit, let me plug her in real quick. There. Alright. That should do. Okay,
Shift click this vert. M, merge at last. Kinda just going like this. Really studying my reference to make sure this is looking correct. I actually don't want a vert here, so I'm gonna shift click, oops, click this vert, and shift click this vert. Merge last.
I think I'm fucking up now. Starting to fuck up. Or maybe not. Okay, it should be fine.
That's looking pretty good. Move this over. This over. This over. And move this over. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Now I'm going to go to the side view on our model by pressing 3. We're going to see that we're getting pretty close here. I'm going to go to side view on my reference here. So correct, they are. Fantastic. Just G move this over a little bit. Now, I want to extrude from this edge, so I'm gonna click on
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the issues on there from now on.
this edge and edge select, which I got to by pressing 2. E to extrude from this edge. Go to vert select by pressing 1. Click on this vert. Shift click this vert, M, merge at last. You can move up.
There we are.
Up this vert like so. Got this edge. Speed extrude. Do a vert select by pressing 1. Click on this. Vert, this vert. M, merge at last. You move this vert, move it up. Like so. Then I am going to want to
I'm starting to get a little confused here. Well, no, I'm not confused. My brain's starting to melt.
Oops, press 2. This edge. Just need to move it out. And rotate around G to move it. Get out this way. And on this vert, move it out. Out like that. Back to my side view. Then looks like there's a hole right here that I need to fill in, so I'm going to press E to extrude from this vert, shift click. Click this vert, M, merge at last. Two to go back to here that I need to fill in, so I'm going to press E to extrude from this vert, shift click this vert, M, merge at last. 2 to go back to edge select, click 2 of these edges, F to fill them in. So let's click one edge, shift click.
There we are.
The other, then press F. Then for the top of this right here, it looks like now that this is filled in. I want to try here, so I'm gonna move this over a little bit. And I think I want to... Yeah, I want to combine these. So click on one bird, shift click the next M, merge it first or last, it doesn't really matter. Over a little bit. And this. E to extrude from here, shift click this vert, M. Merge it last. 2. You switch to edge select. Click, 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 F. Then same here. This is kind of a long way of doing it, but whatever, it works. Press 1 to go to vert select, E to extrude. Shift click this vert, M, merge at last. 2, click, 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 fill. All right.
Okay.
Pretty good. I think we want yet another try here, so click, click F to fill. Good. And I think we want yet another try here.
Leave that the way it is, actually.
So click, click F to fill. Click, click.
Okay. Not bad. Feels like the hair feels like a mixture of Legend of Zelda and Sonic the Hedgehog at some angles.
Fill. And oh my goodness, our hair is done. We're getting there. Getting there. This is looking good. This is looking good. Go to the front view. Both of these. Make sure this is looking correct. Go to vert select. You need to move this out. Click this. You move this out. Click this. Move this way out. Click this.
Looks like an inkling now.
So this out. In. Put my eye here. Good. Most of all, cool, cool, cool. Gonna rotate out here. Go to the side view. Compare side views here. is actually looking pretty close, pretty cool. I am, because I don't want this hole here, I am actually going to cut in an edge here. So I'm going to Alt-A to deselect all, for the knife tool, click this vert, click right here. And
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Oh wait. Here we are. Okay, that looks good.
enter to confirm, select box, Alt-A to deselect all, click this vert, shift click this vert, M, and merge at last. So there's no weird holes in our model, because those aren't fun. Then double check, this is all looking good, it's looking pretty good. Just up, and these are just proportional changes I'm doing. Your mileage may vary, because we're all modeling different. In that, ladies and gentlemen, let me get out of this.
Oh
And press
god.
slash on my keyboard to get out. That's our hair. So now let's model her bangs. This is gonna be really easy, but I am noticing that her neck looks a little weird here. So I'm gonna go to edit mode. I'll isolate by pressing slash on my keyboard. I'll box select these top verts and just move them. I'll isolate by pressing
There. It's in the head.
slash on my keyboard. I'll box select these top verts and just move them up. Press slash to unisolate. And that is looking a lot better. All right, so now to model her bangs, we're just going to the front view by pressing 1 of our keyboard, go to the edit mode, and we're going to apply. Oh, not going to edit mode yet. We're going to be in object mode. Then we're going to go to our mirror modifier and apply it. So just click. Apply right there to apply modifiers so that we can actually edit both sides of our model in edit mode now, which is really useful. So to add the bangs here, all I'm going to want to do is press T to open this knife tool, or to select the knife tool rather. Then I'm going to click from right here to right here. Press enter. And I could also press Alt-H, excuse me, I can go to object mode and press Alt-H to bring back my reference here. I'm gonna hide this skeleton because I don't wanna see it. I don't wanna see a skeleton. I'm gonna go to front view, pressing numpad 1 on my keyboard, Alt-Z, kind of view my reference here.
Goofy looking shit.
Again, hide that. Then I'm gonna go to edit mode, select box, edge select, and I'm gonna press G. Oops, excuse me. I'm gonna press E to extrude from here. And move this over a little bit. Press M, merge at center.
Ooh, excuse me. Christ.
Go to vertex select.
Okay, bear with me for a second. We're gonna try our damnedest to mirror this.
Switch this on over. We're gonna switch this on over. This on over. This on over. Switch this on over. Then for right here, I'm gonna do a lot of the same things. I'm going to press Alt A to deselect all, click on my knife.
Oh no. Hold on. We gotta. There we are.
Cool. That's right here. I have to cut end right here, press enter. And I'm doing that because Alt A to deselect all. So now when I extrude from this edge right here by pressing E, I'm not gonna be like extruding all the way over here. It'll just be in this section, which is gonna look a lot better for bangs. So press M to merge at center here, just like here. Press 1 to go to vertex select. Bang over here, over a bit. A little bit to taste, add some asymmetry because it usually looks quite aesthetically pleasing in general. And would you look at that? Looking pretty good indeed. So now, kind of want to move
like a
this
Team
in,
Rocket
so
run.
G is. I can also press X symmetry at the top right of my viewport here if I want to mirror this on the other axis. No, all of these except this one because it's being annoying. Deselect that. And then go into here and use
Nah, I'd say that looks. No, actually, that looks wrong. Looks wrong. So we are gonna. No. G, Y, X. Oh wait, no. Scale X. There. I should get shot.
that.
Oh, this looks sick. Ah, forget it.
From view. G. This number G. From G. That. Right there are.
Okay, I see the issue again. Scale Y, no, X. Which will allow scale X. That to look more natural. There we are.
Our bangs. I'm also going to want to add a mirror modifier to everything that is not mirrored in our scene yet, so I'm going to exit edit mode, click on our foot, go to the modifiers tab right here, add modifier, mirror, click on the hand, add modifier, mirror, arm, mirror.
Okay. There. This will be making everything easier.
Leg, mirror, and look at that, our model is done. The 3D modeling section is now complete.
Okay. Yeah, this is snazzy. Very snazzy. That means I can get started on, like, making mine. Oh, wow, that was good. I'm glad I kept going. Okay. So this is for low poly models, obviously, but that's fine. haven't saved in a while, so gotta do that. Let's close out of this for now. And yeah, we did it! I'm glad. I'm glad. Very, very glad. So yeah, that'll be it for today. I'm gonna actually, for real, well, not for real, I was already starting for real yesterday, but I'm gonna work on the model a little more. Like my model. And then, yeah, I'll work on it off stream, and then we'll go from there afterwards. Hopefully I'll draw two afterwards, but that's for later to decide. But yeah, thank you all for coming by. Have a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. I am making more progress than I thought, so I'm glad.